Hey, middle schoolers. Mrs. Steinberg here. I'm just going to kind of go through what we'll be covering in class or what we covered in class the week of September 28th through October 2nd. I'm going to toggle between two screens because this recording is for both our in-person students as a reminder of what we talked about in class and our at-home virtual students. Virtual students, hopefully you were able to tune into our Zoom. Remember, our optional Zoom is every Monday from 9:30 to 10 a.m. It's a great time to jump on, and we will be talking about material that we learned in class the previous week and also clearing up any questions you might have for the coming up work. Some things to remember that are important is always listen to my week in a nutshell video where I kind of talk through our weekly playlist. This will also be true for our in-person students. I'm going to post the same video on both of our Google Classroom pages so that you know a little bit more about assignments for the week and also where to find some of our resources in case you aren't sure. For students that are learning from home, make sure that you check out this PowerPoint right here with this triangle button. It's a PowerPoint that teaches you a little bit more about how to take notes, which is kind of our focus for this week. If you're in person, remember, while our fellow Zoom friends are meeting on Monday, make sure that you're all ready for class tomorrow. An important thing to remember is always bring your executive functions workbook. This actually is true for our virtual students. Make sure you have your executive functions book handy for our virtual time together in case I have anything for you to look at. All right, I'm going to go through real quick kind of what some of our lessons are for the week. The first thing you're going to do, the two main topics that we're working on this week, and for those of you at home that we chatted about a little bit in class and you'll be learning about more this week, are how to find main ideas when you're reading as kind of a comprehension tool, a comprehension skill, and then note taking will be our main focuses for this week. So Tuesday's learning includes watching this YouTube video on how to find a main idea. There's a portion at the end of this video that you don't need to complete where it asks you to take a quiz. That's not for you. This is just a video I borrowed from another teacher. You're going to be reading page 44 in your executive functions book about finding the main idea. And what you'll notice is main idea is basically what your whole article, paragraph, depending on what you're reading, is about. Main idea can be found in many places, but as you're reading your executive function workbook, you're going to find some key places that you're going to be looking for that main idea, along with how to decipher the details. So you're learning a strategy that's going to help you circle the main idea and then underline the details. To do this, to show application of this strategy, you are going to complete page 45 in your executive function workbook, and you're looking for the main idea and details. Sometimes in a passage there might be more than one main idea. Perhaps there's a main idea in each paragraph and details that support that main idea, and sometimes there's only a few main things with details that support those main ideas. So what you're going to do is you are going to watch the video, read over page 44 and learn more about how to find main idea and details, and then you're going to apply this strategy on page 45 in your executive functions book. When you're finished, please take a picture of your completed page 45 and you're going to attach that to the Tuesday Learning Google Classroom post. Remember, assignments typically shouldn't take you much longer than 30 minutes, so try to budget your time throughout the day when you're fresh and ready to learn so that you can get through these assignments in a timely manner. So we're going to continue to apply what we learned about main idea on Wednesday. And you're going to check out this video right here found on YouTube that talks to you about how to look for clues to help you find main idea. And then you're going to pick either two articles that you find in a newspaper, magazine, or on the internet, and you're going to complete a finding main idea sheet for each. So there is a sheet posted in our classroom under Wednesday's assignment where you will be filling in this information. So it's laid out for a newspaper article, but as I said, you're welcome to use a magazine article or an internet article as well, as long as it's appropriate for our middle school class. Okay, so always check those assignment posts for details. When you're done with that, as always, you'll be taking pictures. You'll have 2 pictures for today's learning, and you'll be submitting it via Google Classroom. Thursday's learning is going to focus more on learning how to take notes. So our main focus for Thursday is a strategy called 3-column notes, and in that video at the beginning of our weekly playlist, it talks more about different kinds of note-taking strategies, as well as in your executive functions book, you'll find a 3-column note-taking sheet that we're going to use for this assignment. So what you're going to do is you're going to learn a little bit more about 3-column notes by watching the video. And then you're going to complete page 46 in your executive functions book. You're going to either choose a book that you're reading at home or a textbook you're working on to complete this activity. And what you're doing is you're really looking for some vocabulary terms maybe that you're unfamiliar with. So what you'll be doing is you are going to pick at least 5 vocabulary terms and break them down. So for instance, maybe you're using a science or social studies textbook and you find the word photosynthesis. You're going to tell me in the middle column a definition of what photosynthesis means, and then clues that you use to create your definition. Maybe it's words from your text, or maybe it's pictures that you see in your textbook or article that you're reading. But you're picking at least 5 vocabulary words that you're unfamiliar with. The vocabulary words will go in the left-hand column. The definition will go in the middle. And the any clues that you use to create your definition will go on the right. Make sure on the line that says 3-column notes for vocabulary from that you tell me what you're assessing. Are you using an article? Are you using a textbook? What are you doing? What are you completing the notes on? So this is one of our application steps for the week. You're applying what you know about taking notes to something of your choosing. So some kind of materials you're already using at home. Lastly is learning more about note-taking. So that's kind of our main focus, and we'll be touching on note-taking several times throughout the semester, especially as we move into our other study skills book. We'll learn other kinds of notes to take. The first thing you're going to do on Friday is you're going to watch this crash course study skills video on note-taking and complete the doodle note sheet found in Google Classroom. I would really prefer that you take notes on the sheet that I've attached to the Friday Learning Post. If you do not have a printer at home, or if it works better for you to type your notes, that's acceptable, but please make sure they're attached to the assignment post as well. The last concept we're going to learn, which is similar to our 3-column notes, is a strategy called 2-column notes. They'll be talked about a little bit in your study skills video. Another name for 2-column notes are Cornell notes, so learn a little bit more about that. And what you're doing is you're completing page 48 in your executive function workbook. So what you're doing is you are taking some notes and really thinking about the notes you're taking. So this is another strategy. So the big question that you're answering and you're writing on the line on page 48 is, how did the United States get started? So that's your big question. You're going to read page 49 and you are going to take some 2-column notes on the question, how did the United States get started? So you need to jot down some information that you learn about how the U.S. got started, and then any thoughts that you are thinking as you're taking notes. As always, check your assignment post for details. Typically, our assignments should take about 30 minutes a day. You'll have days that take a little bit longer and days that you're able to fly through a little faster. At the beginning of the semester, we're learning a ton of new strategies, but they'll come up over and over again. And as we spend more time learning about executive function skills and study skills, you're going to learn that you're able to apply these in a lot of different areas of school. So, as always, a few friendly reminders for the week. I've set out your homework kind of to help you with those time management, which is our big focus for the first several weeks of school, to really manage our time, where we're spending about 30 minutes a day on study skills. As I said before, some might be shorter, some might be longer, but your real focus is to not cram it all into one day. These activities really shouldn't take you longer than 30 or 45 minutes. If they're taking you much longer than that, then let's reevaluate how you're spending your time working on homework. So remember, just some cool tips about homework learning is find a quiet place, maybe have a snack and a drink with you, and every once in a while get up and take some breaks if your mind is getting cloudy or if you're getting tired, etc. So remember, all homework is due Sunday by 11:59 p.m. And if you have any questions for me about your learning, try to contact me before Friday at 4. Just like I want you to have a weekend, I also want to have a weekend with my family at home. So if you have any questions after looking at your weekly playlist, listening to our week in a nutshell, and reading our assignment posts, feel free to contact me. Have a great week.